Good morning, it's Hongfin1, the Red Phoenix, and we're going to be doing a little bit of piracy here. At the end of this piracy, we will have a bounty, and we have a choice of what we do. We can either pay off the fine by pay off the bounty and end up in detention center and fly back, or we can fly to a different system and clear it there. But either way, we'll have to pay it off and fly to another system. So I'll decide later on which one of them I want to do. We're going to be doing a piracy against a megaship. Well, it's actually a big transporter that's in the system. The Garden class hauler. We are in Lalande 30699. We're on the dystopia, and I just emptied all my previously stolen goods, so I'm just like seeing what's in here. I did one run earlier, and it's not amazingly high not amazingly high value stuff.
Restrict speed until a carrier is far behind you.
So I'm hoping that maybe I'll get a bit more this time. Anyway, I thought I'd invite you along. Now we're right at the back end of the solar system. Well, it's not the solar system, it's starving sol, but it's we're right at the back end of the system. So it's pretty dark here, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to go on with the night vision.
And you're clear. Take care out there, Commander.
No. Stop. You do know, of course, what I've done.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. You do know, of course, what I've done. Well, what I think I've done. Yes, I've got no limpets. Oh my god. Because my mind is on making the video at the moment.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're doing this in an Anaconda, which...
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I found the Anaconda is fine for this.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you find what you're looking for.
I did kit out Type 10 for doing this sort of thing, but I just found it too big and clumsy.
Access granted. Please follow standard docking protocols, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
As I said, it's very dark in this part. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know how much I can do. I'll put the light on. Don't forget your limpets. Yes, so the Anaconda is
Landing gear deployed.
just designed. This one's just designed for pirating. I'll show you. We'll be able to go around it now. We'll come back at it. You know when you just sort of jump out of bed, jump into the spaceship and fly away without thinking what you're doing? That's the case this morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not fully awake yet. Okay, Let's get in there.
Contact confirmed. Clamps engaged. Enjoy your stay with us.
Now, remember, I do have some. Now, I do have some limpets that was left over from last run. Oh, what happened there? Things were supposed to be clicking, didn't click. I do have some. See, that was the previous run, and it wasn't too big a haul. I'm just hoping that there might be something more value in there. I'm just picking up these limpets. Okay. So I've got 141 of them. That'll be plenty. I'm gonna pick up my my little ship fighter pilot as well. You can come with us today. Okay, so the ship is an Anaconda. It's basically all burst lasers that have been engineered a little bit, but they haven't been engineered very much. Just to level 2. Shield boosters again have been engineered a little bit, but not much. I have a point defense to it, because I don't want anyone to rob me while I'm robbing someone else. And heatsink launcher to get us into a station with a black market, should we decide to go that way. Lots of stuff. I mean, yeah, firm shift drive's been done. I haven't done the power plants. Everything else is more or less standard. Shield generator's been pumped up as well. There's a class D. I don't know why I didn't put a better one up there. I ain't got one at the moment. I might change that for a better one at some stage, a class A, and engineer that up. But then it's just cargo. We've got a whole reinforcement package, and we've got a operational limpet. Now this gives us hatch breaker and collector limpets, 4 of them can be out at one time, and then we've got a couple more. So I've got 2, 4, I've got 8, 2, 4, and another 4, 8, so I can have about 8 limpets out at one go. And I want to grab as much in one go as I can. And we've got our limpets, so we're going to go and have a look. How are you doing anyway? If ever you see the GSV Dystopia, she is a trading ship. I really like to do the big trades with her.
Ship released. Departure confirmed.
When I finish a trade, and if I'm in a particular system where I see something I haven't robbed before, so there's I don't want that one. If I see something I haven't robbed before, then I like to go and get that. So let's get us to it then. We've got our limpets, we've got our NPC fighter pilot. Now remember, when we finish this, we will have a bounty, and to clear that, you've got 2 options. You can have a dock at the local station, hand yourself in, and
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
hand yourself in, and then go to a detention center where you simply fly back and everything's all okay and everything is cleared. Or you can fly to another system and pay it off for an interstellar factor, but in either case you have to fly to another system. So really don't mind, really doesn't make that much difference which one of those 2 things you decide to do. ba ba la la. I'm going a bit slow at the moment because we're way over a planet. Oh, you can't see that. So yeah, so if ever you see there's stuff here, there's probably loading or unloading missions that are new. I usually play 20,000 credits per ton of items loaded or unloaded when I'm on a big haul. Or there's stuff here will be out pirating somewhere. There'll be somewhere in the system that is particularly good for pirating. So wherever we are, there's either good trade to be done or there's good pirating to be done. Anyway, yeah, so unfortunately I'll say it's very dark here. It's very dark here. Now, you do get used to some ships. So I don't need to, what you'd normally do is you'd normally scan the hauler to find where the cargo bay was, but I know where the cargo bay is because I've already done it once. So as you can see, it's a big container. Let's just fly down it. It's a big container ship. Oh, these cargo containers, yeah. Now, there isn't any other missions going on with this. There's sometimes on some of the others you get missions where the ship has been pirated at the time and you can either choose to defend or attack it. Obviously, if your goal is to pirate it, you have two real options. You can either, yes, I'll pirate it, or you can say, well, I'll try and stay neutral, but if any of the cargo canisters come out, I'll send my limpets at them. Well, I do happen to know where the cargo bay is on this. So, what you would do, you scanned your picture. Okay, we've scanned it, and we choose the cargo bay, and it will tell us where the cargo bay is. I'll show you where the cargo bay is. It's there. You got the data link at the top, you got the cargo bay, and you've got a turret. Now, I have reasonably good shields on here, and I'm going to have reasonably good shields on here, and they're going to take most of the punishment. Yeah, so we're going to scan the cargo bay, and when we do that, we get the limpet docking point. And that's it. Now just take a look what's around. There's no other ships floating around, so that's good. So I'm going to send our hatchbreaker limpet. And then I'm going to open my cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Oops. I sent the wrong type of limpet out. Haha. Okay. Now this is where the penalties start happening. And yes, we're getting shot at.
Target cargo dropped.
I'm not too worried about that little thing.
Programming limpet drone.
So there's the cargo coming out, you see it?
Programming limpet drone under attack. Programming limpet drone.
Gonna send another hatchbreaker out.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged.
Roger that, sir. Deploying the fighter.
Now while I'm here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plan my escape route.
Target cargo dropped.
OP-45.
Bounty incurred. Under attack.
Now this is a system that's not far away. That's an anarchy system.
Programming limpet drone.
The police has come in.
Hatchbreaker limpet engaged.
What's happened to my fighter?
Okay, fighter is going live.
Target cargo dropped. Programming limpet drone.
Fighter is secured, Commander. Diagnostics complete.
What's wrong with my fighter? Why won't my fighter come? Why won't my fighter get
Roger that,
out?
sir. Deploying the fighter.
Target cargo dropped. Collector limpet expired.
You want to take out your own fighter? That's fine by me, Commander.
There's many.
Multiple hostiles in this zone, Commander. Let's choose our targets wisely.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo patch. Under attack. Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo patch. Cannot comply. Taken damage.
Okay,
Shields offline.
so we've got as much as we're going to get.
Cargo patch.
We just need to get out of here.
Bounty incurred. Frameshift drive charging.
And off we go.
They've taken out my shields. I need help out here. Fighter down. Fighter is down, sir.
4, 3, 2, 1. Under attack.
Okay, so we got away. I don't even know what we stole. But now we're in a safe system. And we're just going to go. This is one of the galactic. You can see the copper here. This is under the Galactic Shadow Syndicate's control system, which is one of the group, the squadron and faction I belong to. It's an anarchy system, and you usually find install factors in anarchy systems and black markets in anarchy systems, so that's very good. Let's see, we took a bit of beating, lost a item. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got some silver. Only wonder the silver in that thing. Palladium. That's good. We've got 2 palladium, and we've got some silver. Okay. That's the main thing. The other things aren't really that valuable. But look, that silver there. It says the galactic average is 31. I can get 40 or 50,000 for that. And the palladium, you can get large amounts of money for that. Even stolen. Even when it's stolen, I can get 70, 80, even 100.
Shields online.
Oh, we're not moving. La 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 la. Hold on a moment. Yeah, the other option what we could have done was to fly to a station in the local system and sold this on the black market there. I decided not to do that. I decided in the spare of the moment to do it this way and fly to a different system. we might go for a second one after this one. Do again. La 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 dum dum dum. There's me. Anna Hansen. Now like that in real life, you ugly old bugger. Come on. As you see, because we're in a different system, we're no longer got a bounty on our head, but it is still in existence. But this is just like, yeah, it's the boring part of the... Well, if you're doing this way, it's the boring part of the process. Just clearing everything for everyone. Because if you don't, the Megaship will start shooting at you as soon as you go back. You don't want that. You want it to be... You know, you're just a little friendly trader just flying by. Not a paddy pirate at all. I mean, we don't look like a paddy pirate. Why would anyone think we look like we're a paddy pirate? I don't know. Okay, so...
Ship is on the ground.
What we're doing?
Landing checklist. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
So we're going to here, and we're going to go and pay off our fine. Our bounty. Now we're clean. There's even a black market here. Should we sell all things? Oh, we've got all those things. Oh, look at the demand. It's huge. Okay, so. I forgot to look what I had to begin with. How much is that giving me? It's selling for 59. Silver's 49. Silver's just under 50. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. We're all clear. We're all clear. So let's get ourselves back and do it again.
Landing restraints lifted.
See, so, you know, pirating's as easy as that. Do think about your ship. I always encourage, I mean, the ships you buy, when you buy them, they're just basic ships. You need to engineer them a little bit for them to be any use. I don't have everything fully engineered in my ships, but certainly shields and thrusters and shield boosters and frameshift drives are always worth engineering up. Are always worth it. So we're gonna go whoop. What the hell am I doing? Put all that away. We don't want all that. We don't want all that out there. Boost. And off we go.
You have left the no-fire zone.
4, 3, 2.
So we'll do one more run. There's ones to do. And this time we're going to use the black market and clear our name the other way. Where is it? That is. I don't know. That is so. Again, we're gonna rob it until the police turn up. And we're gonna hit half inch away. Now this is 13,000 light seconds away. Now you might know some people say there's a special trick of just taking it off where you know, so that you can go faster. But you know, there's another way of doing that, and that's to go to your ship settings, yeah, and put it on manual throttle. Now, there's automatic throttle, which most of you will be using. Put it on manual throttle. That means that you can put it on full speed. Yeah. And then when you put it in the blue zone, it works like automatic throttle, but you can also push it past the blue zone to go super fast. See? Bum, bum, bum. It won't take long. So, the strategy while you're there is get to the cargo hatch and send a hatch breaker. Scan it, find the hatch breaker point, and then send the hatch breaker to it. As soon as get your collector limpets out, and then as soon as the hatch breaker has done its job, send a new one out, and just keep doing that until the police turn up. Once the police turn up, you need to get out of there. I do have a little bit of protection with my fighter, my ship launch fighter, but only a little bit. When you're speeding along like this, you want to watch the timer, you know, the one that says about 1 minute now, 59, 58, 57, 60. That one, watch that one. When that gets to about 20, between 20 and 10, you want to get back into that blue zone. Otherwise, all sorts of things will happen. As you're getting close. Well, you're going very fast, you see, you gotta slow down. So I'm just gonna put it back into that blue zone. So yeah, so this time we're going to do the same again, but we're going to offload at the local station where we're wanted. Oh, would that be fun? And you see the reason why I have a heatsink launcher. The local station around here isn't far away. It's this. Why did it give them such strange names? Filipchenko. It sounds like a name. I don't even know who it is, but okay. Yeah. It's going to be this one here. It's going to be where we offload. Now I know where the cargo hatch is, so I'm not going to scan the ship. Well, there's no reason why I can't scan the ship again, but I don't really need to. Fortunately, it's still dark out here. Sometimes it's nicely lit up and sometimes not. See, this looks like the back of the ship, so the containers are at the front and the engines are at the back. Look at those engines, they're big engines, aren't they? Wow. There's the cargo hatch. You see it? Data link scanner. Cargo hatch is not showing up. Okay. Okay, then I'll scan the ship if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to play. Okay, we'll scan the ship then. There's the cargo bay. And we're going to scan the cargo bay. And we get the limpet docking point. Okay. So I'm going to come away a little bit. Get my ship fighter out, because last time I don't know why it kept not wanting to fly out.
Fighter is going live.
What is wrong with that?
Fighter is secured, Commander. Diagnostics complete.
I don't know what's wrong with the fighter hatch, but it looks like I'm not going to have one. So I'm going to just carry on, you know. Right, hatch breaker. Put the cargo scoop out. Get my collectors out. I'm just tanking the attack. And then bum 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 bum. Alright, another limpet. Can we do that? No, we'll lose our docking point if we do that. Okay. So yeah, as soon as the limpet falls off, the hatch breaker limpet falls off, we just send another one. I'll add police force here. See if we can get another one before we're forced to leave.
Under attack. Hatch breaker limit engaged.
See if we can get another one before we're forced to leave. Alright, it's fighting on us now.
Target cargo dropped.
Come on guys, just get some up before we have to go. Okay, many are coming now. Time to get out of here.
Collector limit expired.
Oops, I don't want to be there. Like, I'm panicking a little bit now, I must admit. Panicking a little bit. Okay, so we wanted to go to here. What destination?
Collector limit expired. Under attack. Cargo scoop retracted.
Time to get out of there.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay, so we are now heading towards a base. And just looking where the letterbox is on there, so I want to be forward facing on it. You see it on the little icon, the little illustration of it. Let's boost forward. Get in there.
November. Welcome to Alliance territory.
And fired out a heat sink.
Landing committed. Proceed to landing pad 02.
Heat sink deployed.
Well, this is where you need to get in there as quick as possible. Another heat sink gone. I need to get in there. Oh damn, of
Heat
course.
sink deployed.
And we're in.
Preparing for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been approved.
I normally do that. I normally do that on a much smaller ship. Don't normally do it this way. So yeah, so we're inside the station. We're still wanted, but firing off the heat sinks means that and being traveling at a fast speed means that they were unable to scan me.
Engaging pad restraints.
So that didn't cause me any bother. I'm just gonna hide. So I'm just gonna go down there. I'm gonna hide. And so we're inside. So we have here very few things that we can do actually, but we have two things. We have a black market, and we've got administrative contact. If we go to here, we can't pay off anything, but we can do this one. We'll hand ourselves in. So that's what we're going to do. Second thing we're going to do. Oh my god. Look at this. We've got quite a few things here. Platinum alloy. Woo. We got some silver. We got 5 tons of silver. They're not worth very much. Okay, so 93, 8, 9, 8, 2, 2, 2. I got 10 of them. We did. That was quite a good haul. You got to admit that was quite a good haul. You got to admit that. Come on, admit it. Okay, a lot of these are low value things. Well, that's some rare items. Okay, stolen items, but come on. What can you do? Silver. So this crystalline gold, whatever that is. Okay, so that's that. So we're still wanted. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pay the hand itself in. Okay. Now we go to the detention center. Oh, when we come out of the detention center, you see, this is just the same as flying to an interstellar factor and paying your fine. You still pay your fine, and you're in a different system anyway. Hey, and you're not far away, to be honest, from, if you're doing it, if you're working where I was working, you're not far away from where here. Lalande. It's only going to be a couple of jumps to get back out. I'll film up to the point where we get back to the ship.
Clear of the deck. You are authorized for departure.
I'll film to the point where we get up to the back home to the ship. And then that'll do us. That's my little powers in session for this morning.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
I would like to honk the system before I leave.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I do. That is actually automatic. I have it so that when I press
4, 3,
the frameshift drive, I have it automatically doing the scanner. It just means that as I fly around systems, I get information which, if I want to move my fleet carrier, I've already scanned those systems, so I get the navigation data. That's the only reason I do it for.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, one last go. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's just been a little bit of the type of gameplay I like to do. Robbing from the megaships is quite fun. Because you do have to clear your name afterwards. Let's get back to my carrier. Can I also another hint what you might you might consider if there are fleet carriers that are doing stuff that you want, like for instance the shuttle that goes to Colonia and back, the sleeper service or some of the others that go to and from. Yeah, bookmark them. When you see them on the thing, bookmark them. I have another one of my friends over there. and you bookmark them, then you can always fly to them. You can always see them on your galactic map and fly to them. So, you know, bookmark carriers that do stuff that you like, and then you can find them and join them into it. Won't take long, it's not going to take 10 minutes. I say when the bottom counter under where it says the right seconds that you have to travel, when that gets to about 20 seconds, then you need to put that back into the blue zone. Some people say 8, but I found that a bit too dodgy. I like to do it at 20. Definitely not going to overshoot them. It's because it's so far away from the star, that's why this one's particularly dark. I might do another video sometime with one that's closer to the star, you can see a bit better. I believe these megaships actually move around from place to place, but to be honest with you, I've never seen one. I've never noticed one disappear, and I move around more than they do, so I'll never notice it. I'm more likely to end up in a different system. And when I come back, well, it's not that. I don't know, that's not good, it's gone. There are a few different ones, and there are sometimes some things going on with them, like they might be getting pirated by a group. You can either defend them, or you can join in the pirating, or you can just watch and just send some collector bits out, and if you get close to a hatch when they're breaking it, then you can get some goods that way. But sometimes they do start shooting at you even though you're not shooting at them. Sometimes. Not all the time. But sometimes. I don't know exactly what triggers that off. But sometimes. You are supposed to be able to disable the automatic defense cannons by crashing into the generators for them, but to be honest, that don't work. I've done that a couple of times and it doesn't work. So you're always going to have the defense system on the ship firing at you. Fortunately, on this hauler, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Can't see one F. On this hauler, there's only seems to be one cannon, one defense turret, so that ain't too big a boat. And that's why your engineer shields up. You know, you have to be able to take the hits. But when the multiple police turn up, you need to scapper pretty quick. Or work in a team. If there's a few, you could probably fight off the police to a certain degree. A couple of things didn't work then. My lasers didn't fire. I don't know why that was. Anyway, we're home. We are home on the dystopia. Now, if you look for the Dystopia 26M Cock on the fleet carriers owners, you can send us a message and on the fleet carrier owners Discord if you want to join in with anything we do.
Communications established. We are ready to receive.
And that's it, that's the end of this video. We're back home. We've done our petty pilfering for this morning. We've cleared on back on the safe
Your
zone.
allocated path, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
And there we go. So, thank you very much for watching, just as we dock up there.
Landing gear deployed.
Hope you enjoyed the show. Have a nice day.